Hello there.
General Kenobi!
It's good to know that nothing's changed. I forgot that was left over from the crash that I had at the end of my birthday stream. So let me start that over again. Good evening, everybody. Welcome back to the stream. My name is Verbal. Thank you all for being here. It has felt like it has been a week and a half since I was last here in this space. And it hasn't. It hasn't, but let me tell you what, it's been a hectic past couple days as I started the first phase of the new stream of the expansion for the stream room. First phase is done and completed. I've removed the garage door. I built a new wall. I installed a window. I put up vinyl siding on the outside. It looks pretty. I'll show you later. But it is still hot as balls down here. Hence the tank top. So Saturday, the AC unit is going to be arriving. So Saturday, I will have air conditioning. We're getting a temporary curtain, a heavy curtain to place in between where the wall is eventually going to end up going. And we're putting a temporary heavy curtain in place so that I can set up the AC unit. I can open up my office door and pump that sweet, sweet air conditioning into this room. I can't wait. I really can't wait. So that's gonna be the fun thing that happens this weekend. But otherwise, yeah, got the garage door removed. Built a new wall, installed a window, put up siding, all that good stuff. It's all good. I can't wait now for the AC unit to arrive. That is going to be, oh, glorious, glorious day. Let me tell you, just straight up glorious day. But in any case, thank you everybody for being here. If you stopped by for the birthday stream, for the 48 hours with Verbal, I appreciate the hell out of you. I really do. Even if you stopped by just to hang out and lurk and just watch the craziness that was going on for 48 hours, I appreciate you. One of the gifts that I got for my wife for my birthday was a new 4 terabyte hard drive for my cartoon streams. And let me tell you what, I'm in the process. I backed everything up. It took 10 hours to back everything up. I'm in the process of putting the data back in place now that I have increased the size of the drives. And it's going to take me like, I don't know, 16 hours to move everything back over. But you know what? This Saturday, it should be good. I should have plenty of space. I can get some of the other shows that I was asked about, albeit they were past the 2000s. I'm kind of in the process of like reevaluating Saturday morning cartoons. Not entirely. Just to see if I want to include those live action shows like Pee Wee Herman and Zoobly Zoo and Power Rangers into the mix now that I have them for Saturday morning cartoons. Or do I want to create like maybe a once a month day where we just watch all the live action stuff? I don't know yet. I haven't figured it out, but we'll get there. But yeah, it is seriously, it's warm as hell in this room right now. Currently sitting at 82 degrees, which is a lot better than what it was last night when it was sitting here at 86 degrees. We got the house AC pumping through the little vent back here as much as we possibly can. but Saturday, like I said, Saturday I'm going to see a huge improvement in this space as far as temperature goes. And it's one of those AC units that is an AC unit and a heater. So during the winter, when it gets cold out here, I'll be able to, you know, have warmth. Instead of using a space heater, I can use something like this. So I can't wait. Saturday is going to be a good day when the AC unit arrives. Evening, Boomer. How's it going? I feel like it's been a week since I've been here. And it's only been like, I only missed one stream. And honestly, that one stream I missed, so Monday I was planning on doing all of the work on the garage door. I didn't sleep Sunday night. Well, I didn't get to sleep until about 5 o'clock in the morning. So, and I felt like crap. Like like I woke up at like 9 or something like that, and I felt like crap. And I'm like, you know what? This is not a good idea to go out in the heat and cut wood and nail stuff up, you know, while I'm already like not functioning because of no sleep. So let's hold off on that. Let's hold off on that. So I didn't actually start the project until Tuesday. But between Tuesday and like 4 o'clock today, I got everything done. Well, everything on the outside done. I still have to put up insulation on the inside, and I have to create a sill for the window, which I have to get wood for. And then that part of, I'm not putting in the soundproofing insulation yet because I want to get all the electrical wiring done first before I try to add more insulation. But I did get like R13 insulation, which is very thin, but it'll do its job, especially once I put the sound insulation in place. So yeah, for the most part, the garage door is gone. If anybody needs a garage door, I'm going to have one going up on Marketplace soon. I pulled everything apart systematically. It all disassembled very easily, and I have all the parts, and I'm going to throw that up on Marketplace and see if anybody wants to take it off my hands for me. And that way I can take that money and put it back into this project, which would be great. So, if you know anybody looking for a 9-foot garage door, please let me know. Send me a message. Anyway, tonight we're gonna play. Tonight I am tired. I contemplated not streaming tonight, mainly just for the fact that it was going to be so hot down here, but secondarily because of the fact that I'm exhausted today. I'm tired. I worked hard. I worked for like 10 hours yesterday, and I worked for another 8 hours or so today, doing this out there in the heat. Figures I picked the 2 hottest freaking days of the summer so far. Like I've done with previous projects that I've done during the summer. I always pick the hottest days to do shit. And, because I was up against the fact that we were supposed to be getting some storms today, so I couldn't wait too terribly long. And I took this week off specifically from work to get this project done so that I can move on with the other part of the project. And, yeah, 2 hottest days. Yesterday, it got well over 100 degrees. Today, it was like 92, but really humid. I mean, I just had sweat dripping off of me at one point in time. I was hammering some of the nails in for the vinyl siding, and I felt something tickle my arm as I'm hammering, and I'm like, what the hell bug got on my arm? And I look down, and it's just like 3 lines of sweat just running down my arm at that point. I'm like, I didn't even know you could sweat from the back of your arm like that profusely. It's disgusting. But yeah, it's been a good time. I got the project done. It's done. It's over. I'm happy with the results. I'm going to be happier when I get the AC unit in here on Saturday, and I can bask in the glory of conditioned air at 60 some odd degrees is what I'm going to set it at, or something like that. I don't know. Boomer, how's your week been so far? I sent Boomer today a message. We've both watched Letterkenny, and he's watched Shoresy, and I haven't had a chance to sit down and watch Shoresy yet. But Funko is releasing a Shoresy referee pop soon, and I'm like, dude, I heard you need a new pump. I heard you needed a new pop, so here you go. It's a pre-order. Go get it. Go get it. But yeah, It was a fun birthday stream. It was a fun week so far. It's been easy. You're under a work schedule of a supervisor that really wants to do as, I'm assuming that's supposed to be little as possible. Well, that's good. That's good. Did I see that you were going to Connecticut or something soon? You sent a message saying something about when you get back from CT. Is that Connecticut or is that some other military bullshit acronym that I don't know? I don't know what that is. Tonight, though, we're going to be playing some First Descendant. It was either going to be First Descendant or Destiny. If you joined me for the last day of the birthday stream, you saw that we completed the final shape missions for Destiny. And let me tell you what. Like, even my wife asked me, she's like, were you about to cry there at one point in time? I'm look, it's very emotional, okay? It's 10 years. We almost lost Ghost. Fuckers. Yeah, you're at a depot level maintenance facility in Connecticut. Oh, so you're going there for work. Oh. Oh, that's disgusting. Why do you do that? I don't even go there for pleasure, but you're going there for work. Ugh. But yeah, we finished Destiny, and I actually started playing some of episode 1, which has been kind of fun. Excuse me. It's nothing like everybody's kind of episode 1 Echoes is kind of like everybody's in the mode of celebration. The fact that they've defeated the Black Fleet, the fact that they've defeated the Witness, the fact that they can finally take a rest after 10 years. And so the missions have been kind of a little lighthearted at times, and something weird is going on with the Vex that Failsafe is all worried about, which is the computer on Nessus inside the crashed ship. So, been playing some of the Echo episode Act 1 of the episodes. So it's not been like, you know, super important kind of stuff, but it's fun stuff to play around with. So for business, not pleasure. Ooh, that's disgusting, man. Oh, that's so disgusting. Oh, one other thing. So. I'm sure everybody's aware of the fact that Prime Days is going on, right? If you're not living underneath of a rock, you're aware that Amazon's having its big sale. Guess what was on sale? Guess what was on sale? This little beauty right here. This is the keyboard that I've been looking at getting. This is the Logitech 915. And let me tell you what. First off, it's a hefty boy. Secondly, it's wireless. And thirdly, I got the tactile keys, and it's quiet. Well, it's quieter than I expected. It's not as clicky as my last keyboard. Okay, it's not as clicky clacky. Here, I'll show you. Let me mute the. We're gonna mute the music, and I'm gonna bring up a notepad here so I can type on something, or at least bang on keys. Not the calculator. I don't want the calculator. Give me the notepad. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna turn my microphone over to the keyboard, and you'll be able to hear it here. So I'm gonna. So you can see here my microphone's pointed down, right? So. Oh, wait a minute. Nope. Gotta click on the notepad, not purple. It's really, really nice. Like it's got a very tactile feel to it, where like you could feel you're definitely pressing the buttons. Got kind of like a little bit of resistance before it finally gives. And yes, it is. That is the new keyboard. That is the new keyboard, and it types like a dream. I mean, it really. It types like a dream. It feels really good. The key placements, because they're low profile key placements, right? So you see here. It's this low profile. Like, look how low that profile is. It's super, super low. And because of the low profile, I'm used to a higher keycap. So it's messing up with some of my typing that I've been, accustomed to actually, doing and whatnot. But it's not going to take me long to get reaccustomed to this. And it's wireless. It's got like 35-hour battery life. I had it charging for a little bit today. I have a little charger cable that goes along with it that I can plug it in whenever I need to. And it just operates off of like a 5 amp, USB port kind of thing. Yeah, I did it. It was on Skeletor. It was on Prime sale. So instead of $199, it was $141. And I'm like, done. Actually, no, I think it was 119. I don't remember. All I know is it was low. It was low. And I was like, screw it. I'm done. I got that. I got the Star Wars Heritage Pack Switch games, which has got Star Wars Racer, Force Unleashed, Knights of the Old Republic 1 and 2, but you have to download those. Republic Commando, Jedi Knight Academy 1 and Jedi Knight 2, all on the Switch, which is some like classic Star Wars games. So now I got it on a portable, Switch, which will be great. And then I did order the lights, all of the lights for the office. So I secured like one of the more expensive purchases, aside from the AC unit that I just bought. I secured one of the more expensive purchases for the office expansion, which was the lights. And I finally got. So I have quite a Star Wars pop collection, right? And I have 4 of the 5 Bad Batch figures. The only one that I was missing so far was Crosshair. And I finally picked up Crosshair because he was on like, he was like $12 or something like that. So I was like, done. If I'm already spending this money to get this stuff, I'm gonna just spend this and just get Crosshair. So now my Bad Batch, all except for the Omega. There was like a Comic-Con exclusive Omega that I would love to get to really kind of round off the Bad Batch. But she's stupid expensive. She is seriously like really stupid expensive. Let me check here. Hold on. Pop Omega. Come on. Nope, that's not what I'm looking for. Why is it showing me freaking vitamins? Funko Pop Omega. Oh, they might not be selling her on Amazon. They may be selling her. Oh wait, there she is. I just saw her. Is that the one? That's not the one. There's no way that's the one. There's no way that's not the one I'm looking for. That's only a Target. I mean, I could get her a Target, but that's the more adult Omega. I'm looking for more the child. And I thought it was a con exclusive, but if there's an Omega out of Target, I may be getting an Omega out of Target. Let me see if I can Omega Bad Batch. See if I can narrow this down a little bit further. It's only showing me one right now. Well, shit, if she's out of Target, then I'm gonna get her from Target. This is what she looks like. Right here. Steel City Collectibles got her for like 38 some odd dollars. It's Omega. But I swore I saw her for like $65 or some stupid shit like that. But I got all of the I got all the Bad Batch. So now I just need to get Omega and I'll be happy. Oh, I can pick it up off of Macari. I love using Macari. If you don't know what Macari is like a second-hand store, basically. I bought a lot of stuff. I bought my 2 Elgato Keylight Airs off of Macari. And my Stream Deck XL I bought off of Macari. And I thought there was a camera or something I bought off Macari. Oh, my this camera right here. Oh, not this scene. It doesn't work in this scene. My A5100, my Sony A5100 mirrorless camera, I bought that off of Macari. And this one's $15. That's not terrible. But if it's only at Target, I'm gonna go out to Target and see if they have it first. Because then it's instant gratification. Right? It's that instant gratification thing. I like that thing. So here we are. We're in the hot ass office. 82 degrees in here right now. Saturday we're getting the AC unit. That'll help. But that's not until Saturday. But tonight we're going to play some First Descendant because I want to do something. I want to play, but I'm tired also at the same time. By the way, here, you want to see what I did? You want to see what I did? I don't think Skeletor saw these pictures yet. You want to see what I've been working on? So, okay. So this is the garage door. Oh, the project is done. This is the phase 1. Phase 1 is done. Okay. So this was the garage door that I had to remove. All right. Simple garage door. It's 9 foot long, 78 inches tall. If anybody needs a garage door, please let me know. It's going up on Marketplace soon. It's only been opened 3 times in the past 3 years, really. It was a non-functional door for us. I had a lot of leaking problems with this door. Water kept getting in, so I tried different solutions trying to fix that. So first thing I did was I took out the door. Took out the door. There's the door. Then I took out the track, which left this huge hole in our house. And so then I put in the sill plate. I attached that or anchored that into the ground. By the way, this little tool right here, this little, oh, wait a minute. Oh, does that? Oh no, I gotta rebind that. Cause I changed my because I changed my keyboard, my zoom doesn't work right now. I'll have to fix that. Not now. I'll have to fix that later. Anyway, this little tool right here is amazing. It puts your studs 16 inches on center. It'll attach to the it'll attach to a cross board, and then you can put your 2 studs in there and then nail them in, and it's 16 on center every time. I love that tool. So then I started doing the framework. So this is to here is not 16, but here to here is 16. That is not 16. So there's going to be another support in here that's going to be at 16, and then one in the center. So then I started framing out for the window, doing all the framework for the window. Yeah, and a right angle too. I know that tool is a time saver. It really is. It's so nice. I can't wait to use that when I'm framing out the wall that I'm going to be building in the garage to extend the office space. Because right here you can see the door to my office. That's the door to my office. This is where all my DJ equipment used to sit. It's currently in my trailer right now, so it wasn't in the way. But that's the door. That's the door to this space right here. So you can see. I'm gaining like twice the size of the room, but it's not like it's a ginormous amount of room. So there's more framework that was going in. There's the 16-inch stud, 16, 16, 16. And then I covered, so it started, so Tuesday we started getting a very bad thunderstorm rolling in. And I was kind of content to like keep working. I don't mind working in the rain, right? I don't mind working in the rain. But lightning happened, so I was like, yeah, we're not doing lightning. So I didn't get a picture of just the straight plywood. So this is what you see on the inside. That's what you see on the outside. And then this morning I went back out and I cut a hole in the house wrap so that you could see where the window's going to go. And then did all the flashing around the windows and make sure it's all sealed up properly. Installed the window, completed the flashing over the window. wrap on the inside, but did flashing here. Make sure everything's sealed properly. And then started on the vinyl siding. And then just ran with the vinyl siding. And finished it. So that used to be a garage door. And it is no longer a garage door. It is now going to be a window where I'm going to vent my new AC unit out of. So, and it doesn't look like it's too terribly off from the rest of the house. It's a white color. I couldn't find the exact kind of siding. Roxy, how you doing? How's it going? Thanks for being here. Couldn't find the exact siding to match our house, but it's pretty close. It doesn't look terrible. And actually it came out, I think it came out really well looking. So that was my 2-day project. Started it yesterday, ended today at 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, something like that. But yeah, so now I'm going to extend the wall basically to the center post here, and all of that will now become my office when I get a chance to get that done. So now it's just going to be going over the blueprints for that. I found my flooring that I used, but unfortunately the flooring is a little bit more expensive than when I bought it originally. So that's going to be a thing. But I got to take down the wall that's in front of me. I got to take out the door jamb and the little tiny corner piece and move all of that into the garage space. And then kind of rip up the pieces of flooring that I cut down to meet the wall so that I can re-interlace them with other pieces, and then run the flooring. I gotta pull my ceiling down because I'm redoing my ceiling as well. Plus I'm running okay, so here's a cool thing. It's actually going very well considering you start training at your new job tomorrow. Awesome. Congrats on the new job. That's awesome. I like that. So one of the ideas that I've got is, especially with the IT channel, if I want to record, so since I'm going to have like double the size of the room, that means I'm going to have more places that I can set things up if I need to. And one of my ideas is, if I want to record in a different location than just sitting in front of my computer, I'm going to set up a basically an outlet panel, but it's going to be USBs and HDMI cables. It's going to be 2 HDMI cables and 4 USB ports. And I'm going to have the ability then to connect those back into my computer. So I'm going to have the ending parts of the ports right near my computer, so I can just connect a cable to one and the other, and now it runs into my computer. And then those USBs and HDMI cables are going to run to certain spots in the room. And if I feel like I need to shoot a video in a different location, well, then I could take something like my Sony a5100 camera, or maybe I could take my Mark II face cam and move it to that location, connect it to the USB port, have it run back to my computer. I can set up a stream deck there so that I can control the record and stopping on my computer remotely, and then I'll be able to shoot videos somewhere else than just sitting in front of my desk, which my desk is actually going to go over there. So I got to take the ceiling out because I'm reconfiguring the ceiling. I want to get access to the rafters again. So I'm pulling the ceiling down so I could do a different kind of setup in the ceiling that'll have better access to the ceiling. I'm going to run most of those lines across through the joists and down into walls and whatnot, and that's going to be a heckin' part of the project, because that's going to require, like, I could probably start setting up the walls, but I want to try to reuse some of what's in front of me here on the wall. So I gotta move the door. So there's gonna be heckin' construction going on in here at some point in time. And it's not gonna make me happy, but it will make me happy. I won't like the chaos that this room will be in for a while. But I'm going to like the end results. So it's what it is. It is what it is. We'll get it done. So Foxy, you start training for your new job tomorrow. That is amazing and awesome, and I'm so happy for you. That is great. I love starting in a new job. Even though it's kind of hectic and you don't know what's going on and you don't know, everybody there. I like the idea of like kind of starting over fresh somewhere. Before I took my job in corporate IT, I walked out. I felt such immense relief when I walked out of my crappy job of 11 years on that last day. Actually, it wasn't even my last day. So here's a funny story. So I put in my 2 weeks notice at my previous job. I was a label designer for a chemical company, meaning I was responsible for making sure that all the information was correct on all of our bottles of chemicals. We did private labeling, so I was responsible for getting the logos from our new customers and figuring out a design for their label so it could be labeled as their product even though we're creating it, plus making sure that like all the hazard information and such is on there. There's a whole bunch of big push towards WHMIS and whatnot, which is the French classification for chemicals. And so I was responsible for all that, and I was responsible for all that for like 8 of the 11 years, maybe 9 of the 11 years that I was there. I kind of ran our label department. Even though I didn't have the title and any of the power, I had all of the responsibility. So when things went wrong, it was my fault. But anytime that I tried to push for changes, either to personnel within the department that I felt weren't, you know, doing their jobs, or changes to equipment or something like that, I always got major pushback, and I was constantly told that I'm not a manager. But I was treated like a manager when there was a problem. So I handed in my 2 weeks notice when I finally landed the job in IT that I've been dreaming over for a long time. And first off, they did not do anything, nothing to try to retain me. 11 years of knowledge, 9 years of running that department. I set up processes within that department because they never existed before. When I started working in that label department, it was me. And it was 3 black and white printers and 2 color printers. And we grew that to 5 black and white printers, a multicolor black and white printer, like a zebra printer, but it had ribbon printer, but it had multicolors, and 4 color printers. I, in a sense, created this department and ran it in the way that it was when I left. I had all the reordering processes down, came up with a bunch of different processes to make sure things got done correctly, and just, yeah, I ran that department. So they didn't even bother to try to retain me. Not that I think that I would have, because I was taking my dream job, right? I wanted to work in IT, and this is what I got, and it's corporate level IT. So I don't even think they could have retained me. But they didn't make any offer to. So I put in my 2 weeks notice. And the day before my last day, okay, so my last day was supposed to be on a Friday. This was a Thursday. Thursday of my final week, I go to clock out for lunch, right? And I got some weird error message saying that my badge wasn't accepted or some shit like that. And I'm like, well, that's weird. Whatever. I'll check it after, because we've had problems. They had a new payroll system put in place, so we've been having problems with it. So I was like, all right, maybe it's just a bug or something like that. Like, whatever. I'll go check with with my manager after my lunch. Well, I'll check after lunch to see if I can clock in, and if I can clock in, then I'll just go tell my manager that, hey, this is when I clocked out. And there was, for some reason my badge wasn't accepted, but you'll see the clock out from me at this time. Just clock me out earlier, and all is good. So lunch comes and goes, and I go to clock back in, and it won't clock me in. And I'm like, this is really weird. Kind of error message. All right, whatever. Like, I got some work to do. I'll run up and talk to HR then, and see if they know what's going on. If there's an error or something, I'll go check with HR. So, excuse me, got my work done. And it's probably about 2 hours to the end of the day. And I think it was about 2 hours to the end of the day. And I walk up to HR and I'm like, hey, weird thing. I wasn't able to clock out for lunch or clock back in from lunch. Like, it gave a weird error with my badge. Like, I don't know what's going on, but that's why I'm here. And so the HR person at the time was someone I really couldn't stand very much because she was a idiot, honestly. She's like, oh, let me check. Taka, 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 taka. Well, it shows here that you've been removed from our system. Somebody, filled out your... Did you get your exit interview yet? And I'm like, no, I didn't think that was supposed to happen until tomorrow. And she's like, well, we're showing you as a former employee at this point in time. Like, your payroll account's been deactivated. And I said, oh, really? And she's like, yeah. And I'm like, cool. Thanks. So I walked out of their office and I walked back to my department, and the two women that I work with, I was like, so they've let me go. I'm not in the payroll anymore. So I'm not going to stay. It's fine. I'm just going to leave. I don't care. I'm just going to leave. So I told him, I gave, the two women that I've been working with for the past couple of years, I gave them my goodbyes and hugs and everything else. And I literally just sat my badge on my desk, and I set my marker that I use to mark all my paperwork with, my highlighter. I sat that there on top of it, and I left. And I walked out. I got home and got a frantic phone call that I didn't answer. That the HR person was calling me, and she's like, oh my gosh, Sean, I'm so sorry. Somehow your paperwork got processed before your end date. Like, can you please come in tomorrow? We had like a whole, celebration thing planned for you and whatnot. And a number of people have put time and effort into this party. And we want to, be able to say goodbye and whatnot. Can you come back in? And I called them back, and I'm like, I'm not coming back in. I'm sorry. With everything else that you've dicked me around with over the past couple years, with the stupid write-ups that I've gotten, or the suspension that I got, which was bullshit. No, I'm done with this place. I'm done. I'm sorry that people had a party planned, but you couldn't keep me in the system long enough for me to actually get to my last day when I said that this was going to be my last day. So, I'm not coming back in. You guys can go fuck yourself. Have a great life. I don't ever want to see you again. And I mean, I didn't really say all of that, but that was the general gist of what I was saying. I didn't burn the bridges, but I definitely lit a match and tossed it. So yeah, I was completely done. And with all the runaround and bullshit that they had been giving me over the past couple years, and just the headaches and whatnot, I was not happy working there. Like, my wife can attest to that. I was not a happy camper every day that I came home from work, but I stuck it out because, like, I was one of the few people that could do that job and do it well and do it consistently. And I was just like, nope, look, you can't keep me. You want to file my paperwork early to terminate me? That's some bullshit right there. I'm not coming back in. You guys fucked up. So, see ya. It's been like 6 years since you last worked, so it's going to be an adjustment to jump back into the workforce, but I get discounts on chicken wings. Fucking right. Hell yeah, anytime that you can get a discount on anything where you work, freaking right, yes. F them, you did the right thing, though. Yeah, no, I don't. I absolutely agree with that, Skeletor. Absolutely did the right thing. I was probably done with that place after 7 years. I stuck out the last 4 because, 1, it was a job, and 2, I had this sense that I just couldn't leave that company in a lurch if I left, because I knew if I left, they would be screwed for a while, and I just couldn't do it. But it got to the point where I was like, you know what? First off, I'm getting piddly raises for being there for 11 years. Like, absolute shite raises. And the amount of micromanaging that was going on, because my immediate manager, who had changed like 3 times in the past 5 years, my immediate manager was a micromanager, which I can't stand micromanagers. They're a pain in my ass. Like, let me do my job. Leave me alone. Let me get my work done. If you've got a problem with my work, then you come and talk to me and address it. You know what? You know, like, if I'm doing bad at my job, then come to me and address that. That's when you need to talk to me. If I'm not doing bad at my job and I'm getting shit done, and you don't have to worry about the work that I'm putting out, then leave me the hell alone. There's no reason to have like 4 meetings in a single day just to talk about our reordering process for our label stock and whatnot. No, screw that. Am I sure I wasn't working at your current job? I don't know. You're working for a chemical company? And anytime that like you took off, you always felt guilty calling in sick. You always felt guilty taking vacation. There was a year where we got, it was like 10 cents the one year. Yeah, it was. One of the raises was like 10 cents in the 1 year. I got after producing and making hundreds of thousands of dollars in business for the company because of my label work that I was doing, I got a 10-cent raise. Like, fuck you. Oh yeah, but I was family. Yeah, right? I was family. Throw a pizza party. The 1 year we got a really bad ice storm in our area. And I'm the kind of person where I know how to drive in snow. Okay? I know how to drive in snow. I don't like to drive in snow, but I know how to drive in snow. And most snow days, I would go into work. But when it came to ice is a whole different beast. I don't mess with ice. And when we had like 1.5 inches to 2 inches of ice on the roads, not to mention the cars, I wasn't going into work that day. My job was not that important to me that I needed to risk myself and my vehicle to get into work. So I called in and I said, I'm not going to be in today. Like, there's no way I'm driving in this ice. They were going to send somebody out to pick me up so that they could bring me into work. I'm like, why? If I have a problem going out on this ice, why would I want someone else to risk themselves to drive to my neighborhood, which my neighborhood didn't get plowed or salted or anything for many hours. We're an outlier neighborhood. Like, we weren't on the main road, so they didn't come to us right away. Main roads might have been fine, but every other back road that I had to get to a main road was crap. And I'm like, no, we're not doing this. Like, why would I want somebody else to risk their life to come out and pick me up? And then I can't leave work when I need to. I have to rely on somebody else to take me back home, or I have to ask my wife to risk herself and come out and pick me up. No. And then I got a talking to the next day about, I need to think about my commitment to this company and my responsibilities that I have and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, then give me a fucking manager position. If you want me to do all of this shit that you're talking about, then I need a manager title, because what I'm getting paid is not worth it to risk myself coming out in ice. People have been out your job several years now with 0 pay raises. Yeah, that ain't right. But you get a ham at Christmas. This place makes millions. The 1 year we had a Christmas party. Oh my God, this is great. The 1 year we had a Christmas party, and it was a rather larger Christmas party than we had experienced in the past. We had more employees. We had more significant others. Okay, so we had it at a golf course. Like, the owner always liked to have it at this one particular golf course. So they set us up in this one room, and then there was like an annex room, right? Where overflow got placed, okay? Because they couldn't fit us all in the same room. There were so many people that year. Completely understandable. This facility did not have the seating to accommodate all of us. Maybe we should have looked at a different facility. Whatever. But we got there, right? And our names, my wife and I's names were on the table, but it didn't list a table number. And we're like, all right. So I asked the person that was handing out the name tags, I'm like, where are we supposed to be sitting? Because like everybody gets a table number, right? So what's our table number? They go through the list. They can't find my name. Even though I signed up for the Christmas party weeks in advance, they can't find my name. My name is on a name tag. Someone wrote it up, but they never assigned us to a table. They were going to sit us out in the annex room around the corner where we couldn't even see anything. Thankfully, one of the tables that I had friends sitting at had somebody didn't show up. So we took over their seats. And we're like, we're sitting here now. I don't even care if they do show up right now. We're sitting here now. Yeah, in dark lights out in the room next door. Exactly. So this is a company that I started with when we were like, I've gone through 3 location moves with this company. When I originally started with them, I started out pouring chemicals for them. There was 4 of us pouring chemicals, 2 chemists. We had 3 customer service people, two external salespeople. And we had just hired on a marketing person like that year when I started with them. So this was like, I started at like grassroots. This was a mom and pop kind of company. And our owner had big aspirations of what he wanted to do with this company. I was like, fuck yeah, let's do it, man. Like, I'm here at the bottom, you know, I got my foot in the door at like the starting level of this company. Let's do this and see where we go. And apparently they didn't like me so much. I got my work done though. I did damn good work, but they didn't like me so much. But yeah, that was so I'm sorry, Foxy. That was my explanation of and Nessa. That was my explanation of the shit ass company that I left before I went into IT, and why I just walked the fuck out, and not caring about going back that next day, because that was like that was the camel. That was the straw. That was the straw on the camel. That was it. I had no incentive to go back. None whatsoever. And half the people that worked there at that period of time, because we brought on so many different people because we expanded so quickly. Half the people that worked there I didn't even like. I just worked with them. I got work done. That was it. It's a few people from like our core. Even when our owner bought out his father's company and we integrated that company with ours, there was a couple of people that came over from that company that I still keep in contact with today. But there was no incentive with me. Like there's half the people that worked there I couldn't stand because they were idiots. And the other half were assholes. And then there's a very small sliver of people that I actually enjoyed being with. You've been applying aggressively at the moment. You had a petty walkout plan, but slam upped your petty. I heard about this petty walkout plan, and I support it 100%. Absolutely 100%. Why did my music mute all of a sudden out of nowhere? I got some wonky shit going on with some things getting muted for no reason. Yeah, I heard about this and I agree, and I'm here for it. I love it. That's a great kind of, you know, right there. And it got better. Yes, she did. She did. So with you leaving, it's either going to be they don't take their vacation because apparently they're the only other person that can do your job. So either they don't take their vacation, or they take it and come back to even more of a shit show than when they left. And I'm here for it. I love that idea. It's so good. It's so good. Sometimes, like, if it's a particular job, sometimes you got to do the petty walkout. Sometimes. I agree with that. Holy shit, Verbal is tatted? Oh my gosh, you've never seen the tattoos? You've never seen these things? Like, I've got that one there. I've got my type 2 diabetes, my type 2-1B droid. I've got this shitty tattoo that I got for, like, you know, way cheaper. It's a cheap tattoo. I want to get this covered up. And then I've got 2 more, 1, 2, 3. I got 4 more on my calves, and one back here. And yes, I know what that means. And there was supposed to be a red sun in there, but that ink has faded. That says little sister, and my little sister has one that says older brother, a Chinese character for older brother. I did research on this one. I didn't let anybody tell me what it was. I did research. That's little sister, or younger sister, and then she has older brother on her back. You don't think you've ever seen me in a tank before? It's because it's fucking hot in here. It's so fucking hot in here. We're up to... Oh, look, Holy shit, what? Well, we jumped like 4 degrees since I started talking. That I expect that. We're up to 87 degrees right now in this room. But with the office, with the expansion that I did, I'm going to be able to, and I ordered a portable AC or AC unit that has one of those tubes that goes out to a thing that you stick in your window and it puts out the hot air out the window. So I removed the garage door. I put in a wall with a window. I ordered the AC unit. It'll be here on Saturday. We have a temporary heavy duty curtain that's going to go up in place of a wall that's not there yet. And so Saturday I'm going to have some AC in here. So fucking hot everywhere, no adjustments. Yeah, I don't normally wear tank tops on stream. Usually it's a t-shirt. Because, like, who really wants to see all of this much of verbal? Your job's shitty sometimes, but you kind of feel bad for your clients if you less. Plus, you kind of hold the house together. Yeah, we don't have a lot of staff. These guys need taken care of. Yeah, no, and that's kind of a trap that you get placed into with certain jobs where you're given this responsibility, you do it well. Then they give you more responsibility. They don't pay you more, but they give you more responsibility. And then you become like one of those like integral cogs? One of those important cogs in the entire setup. And that if you leave or you are out, shit falls apart. I've been there. Been sticking out for 5 years here. That's good though. Like that's good job. Like that's good job history right there. I know a lot of people are talking like, oh, it doesn't matter with the, with the pandemic and everything. People were jumping around jobs all over the place, and we don't really look at, job history so much anymore. And I'm like, yeah, but when you do, and you see somebody that's been at a job for 5 years already, you know that they're at least a good worker. That's why we have in the living room, you put vinyl on it to make it R2D2. Yeah, I'm getting one on Saturday. Finally. You're shift lead, but you do a lot more than what you're supposed to sometimes. Yeah, you gotta watch that though. You gotta watch that. You gotta make sure, know your worth. Okay, know your worth. That is one of the best life lessons you can ever know or learn. Know your worth. It's okay to occasionally go above and beyond, okay? Occasionally, but don't make that your norm, because now you're getting paid the same rate to go above and beyond all the time. If that's something that you're going above and beyond on a regular basis, then that's when you go talk to your manager and be like, hey, look, I know that this is what my job is supposed to be, but as of late, I've been doing this stuff more. And, I feel I should be compensated appropriately for it. You're not trying to nickel and dime the company, but know your worth. Like you have to know your worth. You can't let them take advantage of you like that, because they will. Companies will. If they see that they're able to get more work out of you than what they originally signed you on for without having to pay you more, they'll absolutely do it. Because here's the other thing. You might say to them, hey, look, I'm doing this extra work here. First off, they may not realize that you're doing it. Especially if you're doing it well, they may not realize you're doing it. And secondly, that might be an instance for them to step in and be like, well, we can't pay you more, so we don't want you doing that. And then you got to be like, okay, cool. I'll do what I'm supposed to do. But if you need me to take that over, you don't mind because you're like helping, but we need paid more. See, then that's the thing. That's it. That's it. You've gotten some good raises though, at least. Well, that's good at least. At least you've gotten some good raises. And have they been were they good raises because they recognized the extra work that you were doing? Because if so, then you're good. But definitely know what your worth is, and don't let companies take advantage of you like that. Like me 2 weeks ago, making up for this week. It's a weird position though, because you're like the manager. It's just more, if not enough people, and I help supervise it because she has to manage other house. It's all fucked up. Yeah. Maybe that's when they bring you in as co-manager. Is what you were trying to explain to your dad a few years ago? He was there so late on some nights and it was a regular thing. Yeah, if that becomes your norm, then you need compensated. If that's not part of your original job description, and See, that's what this whole quiet quitting bullshit that was going around, that everybody was like ranting over, oh, everybody's quiet quitting. No, they weren't. They were doing the job that you hired them to do and no more. That's it. All the extra work you were getting out of your employees without having to compensate them for, that was gone. That's what this quiet quitting was. It wasn't fucking quitting. It was doing what you were contracted to do. That's your job description. No more, no less. Got a good yearly review, and just them increasing the pay for everyone, so it's not bad, but still not enough of an increase. Yeah. As long as you feel like the extra work that you are doing has been recognized and compensated, then you're fine. Then you're good. But if you're doing all this extra work and no one knows that you're doing all this extra work, and you're just doing it because you're a good person and you want to help out and you don't want anybody else, for that to fall onto anybody else, because you're able to do it. And, you know, maybe you really like the company that you're working for and whatnot. You want to make sure that they, you know, thrive and do well. That's great. But you still need to be compensated for that work, because it's going above and beyond your job duties. Not everybody realizes that. There's a lot of times where at my job, even now, I do what I'm supposed to do. It's not, I could do more sometimes, but we've got, you know, we've got very fine lines within our corporation. Very fine lines. So there are definitely certain teams that can only do certain work, and you leave that to them. But it's exactly what you do. What's in your job description only. On non-business days, you'll stretch your work all day because I refuse to ask for others' work when it's underappreciated, not paid extra. Yep. Well, and that's like my other thing is that when I have a work phone. I have a work phone that's just for work. This is to get in contact with me for work reasons, and I haven't checked it in a while. This is to get a hold of me during work hours for work reasons. Before we shut our one site down that I started in, we had a production team that was there that we had to be on call. One of us was on call once a week overnight, because if something happened to the production line, it cost the company business. So we were on call, and if we got a notification or something like that at 2:00 in the morning that something went down, we had to go up to the office and figure out what it was and get it fixed so that production could get back on. So that was the main reason of why I got a separate phone just for work, was because I didn't want, I don't want this bullshit going on my personal phone all the time. But nowadays, since we shut that site down, we don't have that on-call emergency ticket system anymore. So when I say that I'm off at 4:30, when I come home, I chuck that phone in a drawer here at my desk, and I don't look at it until 8:00 the next morning. If somebody really needs to get all the guys on my team have my personal number. All the guys on my team have my personal number. So if someone really needs to get a hold of me, they can text me on my personal phone, and I'll answer them and I'll talk with them. Because like the guys that I work with, we're a team. We support each other. We cover for each other when we need it, when one of us is out or whatever. Like we work together. That's what makes our team so good. But as far as like emails from other people, other users or anything like that, no, I cut that shit off. I chuck my phone in the drawer and I don't look at it until the next day. Your boss is really cool. It's also the head board. People are fucking crazy. Yeah, right? But yeah, doing what is in your job description is not quiet quitting. That is doing what's in your job description, what they have contracted you, what the agreement that you entered into with this company for the work that you're going to provide and the compensation you're going to receive. This was the parameters. And if you're doing those parameters, you're not quitting. You're not quiet quitting. You're just not going above and beyond and letting the company take advantage of you for doing more work without compensating you properly. And that's always been one of my biggest sticking points. Know your fucking worth. Like, I know my worth. It's one thing that you don't always like is being on call 2 days a week. Sometimes when you get home and shit goes wrong, I gotta come back in or find a person to fill a shift. Yeah. Yeah, we had to have our phones available, and if we got an emergency ticket entered, we had to answer that ticket within like 15, 20 minutes. Let me tell you how difficult that is at like 3 o'clock in the morning when you're trying to figure out like what the hell, like what planet you're even on when you wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning. It's really hard to back off of things once you're committed to doing the extra. Yeah, I agree. And I agree with that. And that's also when you maybe go to your manager and be like, hey, look, I've taken on these extra responsibilities. I'm doing this extra work. Is there any way to get me compensated for this? Because I feel like this is, you know, not necessarily what my job description was. It's a fine line you gotta walk. This fucking glitchy thing. Encoding overloaded. Consider turning down video settings or using a faster encoding preset. Fuck you. It's not overloading the encoder when no, it's not. Not. I don't know what it is, but it's not. I just need to figure out what this glitch is eventually. But I'm not necessarily worried about that because I'm just more worried about the heat. You worked a whole day the other night and you had to take one of your guys to the hospital until 3 a.m. and had to be back for 7 a.m. Yeah, I've been there. When I worked in a lumber yard and we had to be there at like butt fucking o'clock in the morning. And if somebody got hurt, you know, not only did we have to make sure that they were okay, but then they were going to be out for a while. But then we had to cover their work, and it was a never-ending cycle in the mill. Overtime's nice, but you need sleep. Exactly. So we work to live, not live to work. And that's a concept that not a lot of people understand. If you work all these crazy hours and you make a lot of money, but you got no time to enjoy yourself or enjoy the money that you're making, then what is the point? What is the point? If you're killing yourself working 60 hours a week, but you got that bank, right? Overtime's good, your paycheck looks nice, your bank account's nice and fat. But here's the thing, 60 hours a week, you have no time to do anything else. You have no time to do anything else. You have no way to enjoy any of the fruits of your labor. That's why Saturday morning cartoons helps boost your early weekends at work. Awesome. I'm glad that I can help with that. I really am. What's your problem? You just want free time that you can never do anything you want. Yep. Usually when I have free time, like this week, I load myself up with projects. But these are things I need to get done. You know what I mean? Like around the house kind of things that I need to get done. Or like there's a major update thing that I need to do or something like that. So, but yeah, the biggest thing to take away from any of this is know your worth. Don't let people take advantage of you. Don't give yourself away for free. Unless that's your thing. Unless you have absolutely no problems doing that whatsoever, but just don't give yourself away for free. You should be compensated for the work that you do for any kind of company. And appropriately compensated. Absolutely 100%. I mean, like, don't be a dick about it and be like, I want a $15 raise because all this extra work I do. No, don't be a dick about it. Be reasonable. But just know that if you are doing all this extra work, then, you know, you should be compensated. You know, like Slam said, her dad was spending long hours. He works as a dispatcher, basically, for a trucking company. He works at a trucking company, and he handles all the drivers and whatnot. And I remember he would be spending, like, long hours till late in the evening that I can remember in my time that, you know, we've been together at the office, or he would be taking phone calls constantly to all hours of the night from drivers and such. And yeah, that's not good. That's not good. That's not good self-care. That's not good work-life balance. Nothing. So I've reached a point in my life where I'm like, the work-life balance is a serious thing, and I want to have that kind of balance. I want to be able to have the time to enjoy my family and the things that we like to do, and be able to use some of the money that I make for said things. But I also like having a good job as well. So there's a balance there. Thanks for good talks, though. It's good for everybody to vent sometimes. Yeah, exactly. I will talk to anybody about anything. I have no problems with that whatsoever. And I'm not saying that I have all of the life experience, but I've got a good portion of life experience. There's been a number of things that I've gone through in my life that I can relate to or talk about. And I got no problems with that. I'd kind of prefer that, to be honest with you. I like engaging with people. I like talking with people. I like sharing some of the experience that I have with people because maybe it'll help. I just like helping. That's all. So, but we're gonna get to some gaming tonight because I really kind of want to sit down because I'm tired, and I want to do some game. I appreciate that because you don't have to, but I do. Yeah, no, absolutely. I don't have to do any of that, but I can. If somebody needs, you know, a shoulder to lean on, or someone to vent to, I'm one of those good people to do that to. I got no problems with that. I'm here for you all. Actually, I'm originally here because I was bored. But thanks, Dad. Listen. No, I started streaming because I was bored. It was during the pandemic. But, you know, to be honest with you, I like talking to people. I like relating with people. I like interacting and building those connections. All that's kind of fun for me. I don't know why, but it's just fun for me. So, but yeah, we're gonna get to some gaming. So give me 90 seconds here. I'm gonna put up my green screen. We're gonna jump into First Descendant, and we're gonna have some fun with that tonight. I've been playing a little bit ahead on the PC version of this game that I have, but on the PlayStation version, which is what we've been playing on stream, I'm exactly where we left off last time. Need some good vibes Friday? I have a fun interview. I will send you all of the positive vibes I could possibly send. You're gonna kill it. You're gonna get it. And then you're gonna be able to do that petty walkout in a week's time, and you're gonna feel really great about it, and I can't wait to hear about it. But give me 90 seconds here. I'm gonna get the green screen up. We're gonna get the game up and loaded. As a matter of fact, I think my PlayStation turned off because it's been just sitting here for so long doing nothing. Oh no, it's still here. Okay, good. We're gonna jump back in and play some First Descendant. So don't go anywhere. Hang around. We can still talk while I'm gaming. You know this can happen, so it doesn't mean you have to leave when I start playing games. Just stick around. Okay, so that's what that does. Oh no! If your peace here in your mind, it I found no place in the dead of night to come alive. Life is waiting on the other side. Follow me into the underground. Watch the world changing as the sun goes down. Follow me into the underground. Follow me into the underground. Oh no! That's a terrible decision. Follow me into the Holy shit, I actually am here. I didn't think the camera was up and running. Does it go away? Okay. I could have sworn that the camera was not up and running when I originally came to the scene. So, Welcome everybody to First Descendant. We're playing as Vesa. We've been playing as Vesa. I think I might switch over to Bunny though sometime soon. Because I've been playing a lot as Vesa. And I like her. I like her cold power, but I think Bunny is kind of the better character, so we'll play here a little bit and see. Oh yeah, absolutely. Nessa, you are gonna kill this phone interview. You got this. Don't doubt yourself. Don't doubt yourself. You got it. I'm watching my performance right now to see if I can find out when I get this glitch that comes in. So here we are, First Descendant. I don't remember what our mission is right now. I guess I'm going to follow this blue thing and go... Oh, I think I was waiting for a weapon to craft. Yeah. There's a weapon down here that I really liked playing with over on my other game. Called a Thunder Cage, I think it is, or something. It's a fun weapon. And I crafted it.
Probably humanity's real hope.
Oh, pardon me.
Don't you think?
Yep, it is done and done. We're gonna take that. You wouldn't necessarily think about running an SMG when you got like some awesome ARs, but let me tell you what, it's well worth it. Trying to see if there's anything else that I was needing to craft, but it does not look like it. So we're gonna equip this puppy. We're gonna take out this level 16 ominous hand and throw in this. Oh, it's a level 1 thunder cage. Well, we'll fix that here shortly. I think our next thing is to talk to the Descendant instructor, and then he's going to give us some instructions on about how we can upgrade our weapons when we get them. This guy talks super fast, so I'm not going to read it, and I'm going to be lucky if I can read it myself, so I apologize. I can't do anything about how fast this guy talks, but he talks fast. Unless they slowed him down in update. Oh, I think they slowed him down. He wasn't talking this slow before. It's like your human baby. This new weapon requires gentle care. That's right, it's my baby. You have not enough time with your new weapon. We need no other choice but to strengthen it quickly. That's right. Creative destruction. To strengthen the weapon, you must dismantle others. So this is basically like upgrading that we do in Destiny. What it amounts to. So go wild. Dismantle my weapons. Don't just accidentally dismantle the Thunder Cage. Tell you I'm tired today. So perform weapon dismantling 1 time. And I think that is just going in here and like just straight up dismantling a weapon. So we're gonna select this junk and then dismantle junk. And there we go, creative. Talk to the instructor again. Now create a precision phase exchanger that will unleash the Thunder Cage's true power. Our ultimate weapon is powerful. A Thunder Cage, you can only use precision phase exchanger. Normal phase exchanger won't work. I'll provide materials for the phase exchanger research just for you, Descendant. I've already procured the materials. Are you wondering why? Maybe. Because I think you're special. Trust that you'll keep that in mind. By the way, you must never divulge that I provided you with materials. I don't want wrongly accused of possessing a firearm. I guess robots are not allowed to have firearms. Alright, so now let's take this. No more junking, more dismantling. Okay. So, let's go create one of these damn things. I was given just enough parts to be able to create one of these.
Humanity is very weak. That's why humans need us so desperately.
So precision phase exchanger right there. We're gonna request the research on this. Oh, it's gonna take 10 minutes. And I don't want to go out into the world and with this weekly level 1 weapon yet, so complete training. As you can see, you transformed into a new weapon and a fully developed one at the workbench. Yes, it did. Simply put, it's infusing the weapon with another high-level weapon. Yeah, it is. Thunder Cage level will instantly jump to the level of the weapon you infuse with. Performance will also increase proportionally. It's all possible anytime with a phase exchanger. The technology prowess is simply amazing. However, Descendant, do not wish to coerce you into performing a weapon level transmission on the Thunder Cage right now, but I want to. You're sure to obtain better weapons when you defeat stronger foes in a larger battle. Yeah, and I can make another one then later. It's fine. This is the right time to make it. After the guide in the Vogus classified area. I will get there to do that, but first I'm gonna wait. Probably only 2 minutes has passed. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I'm so tired today.
Now what do you want?
A lot of work the past
Go
few
on,
days.
I'm waiting.
8 minutes, yep, see? I kind of want to get this character here. She looks really cool. And I'm digging the gauntlet with the green ooze in it. I don't know what it's for, though. But there is, I think there's an ultimate version of her. Like an ultimate version of everybody. Ultimate Vessa, Ultimate Blay, Ultimate Buddy, Ultimate Ajax. There's not one for Freya. There's not one for Freya. Okay, well then I stand corrected. Alright, well let's look at the rest of the weapons that I've got right now and if there's anything that needs to be upgraded. That's right, I'm using this hand cannon. Hand cannon's not terrible right now. Kind of fun to use. So 6,000 DPS sniper rifle, a 3,800 hand cannon, and 185 thunder cage. We are going to infuse that with this puppy right here, this Magnus AA. And that should jump up the thunder cage to like 500 or something. 5,000 or something. Just gotta wait for that stupid part to get done. What are you doing here? Hi.
Would you like to use the laboratory?
I would like to use the laboratory. Oh, you said laboratory, not lavatory. Gotcha. Sorry. I think I got that one over there. Yeah, I got this one already. It's a shame that I can't, like, you know, jump over there. Is this thing done yet? I have plans. Should I change it to Bunny now?
You'll need to pay.
You know, I think I'll switch over to Bunny at this point. Let's go Descendant. Bunny's got the electrical powers anyway, so I think the Thunder Cage will work really well with her. Oh man, my legs are tight, sore. Descendant list. There we go.
Are you
Use Bunny.
ready to be shocked?
See, this is Frenya.
Do as I say, if you want to live.
I kind of like her look. Jaber.
Commencing. Turn. Synchronization operation.
He's got a turret, buddy, it looks like. I could totally get down with that. Alright, so there's my bunny version. I have a different head for her. Customize. I have a different head for her. That's about all I got. And I don't think I want to put the backpack on her. Do I have any chest stuff? Oh, I could slot a slice of pizza on her chest. I really wonder why are these a thing? Like that looks awkward as hell. And then there's a squirrel. I don't have any of the body skins for her. She's got some cool ones though. I like this. But this is like evolve skin, awaken something bullshit or another. You get like 3 different evolve skins as you go along. This one, her innards are outers. I mean, her innards are available or can be seen. Not available. Her innards can be seen. Look at this. Like you can see her freaking spine in there, rib cage, where her heart's supposed to be, her coccyx. Anyway, that one's a cool one. This one's a cool one too. I like this one. I think it's just a good look. Even that one's not bad. And then you got weird ones like this. That butt though. See, she doesn't have boobs. I mean, she does have the boobs, but she doesn't have the visible boobs. All right, are we done like talking about her? Can I like get the item here? 2 more minutes. Oh god. So her thing is she can run really fast even though she's in these high heels. She can. Oh, hey, I didn't know that was there. We can listen to the echo. Or not listen to a damn thing and it just looks over the place. Alright, apparently that's...
Humanity survives.
Oh.
We stubbornly continue to pursue existence in Albion, a final bastion created by gathering all their remaining resources within a remote mountain range. This location, once thought to have been an architect facility, is the perfect position for their final fortress. Humanity entered into an agreement with us, Magisters. We gave them technology and the knowledge of how to fight back while fortifying Albion and providing them with somewhere they could survive. We also created the ultimate weapon for them. Or to be more precise, we have awakened the ultimate weapon for them.
Oh, here, there's another one.
In the distant future, once the Descendants have completely reclaimed the lands that humanity lost, this place will look different. After then, humans will continue to disperse to find places to call their own. This city will become an empty husk. The day that the last enemy falls, the day that our agreement with humanity finally comes to an end. In order to usher in that day, we continue to create weapons for those who are humanity's last hope.
Well, I thank you for creating weapons for us.
Child. What do you need?
40 seconds. Alright, we're gonna go activate the other one. I feel like standing there and waiting.
The Brown Beer Tavern is the best in the whole of Albion. What? You don't agree? You're obviously new here, but trust me, a glass of beer is the best reward after a hard day's work.
No, it's not. Shower popsicle.
What? Why do I love beer?
Try it.
You definitely need my help. Come on.
Get yourself a fruit-flavored popsicle of some kind.
Brown beer, of course. It's
And go take a shower.
fine. I was
After a hot day,
sneaking out at your
it's the
age.
best thing ever.
You don't believe me? Come on, I'll show you. First round is on me. And to make it even better,
I don't care anymore about your message. I want this thing. Yay! I got it. So now we're going to come over here to this post here. We're going to use... We're going to do a weapon level transmission. And I'm going to take this weapon. And if... Ooh, a level 17? Yeah, let's do that, a level 17. We're going to fuse it with this level 17, which will give us about 4,000 attack. And I have 3 of these suckers right now on me. I could have done this beforehand. Ready, extract complete. All right. So now that's a better weapon at 4,000, and then let's give it some attributes. Better weapon weight. Focus fire. Set that there since that's one of its. It matches the thing. Reload time modifier. Do an edging shot. Maybe? Yeah, we'll do an edging shot. Recycle Genius will go here because it'll give me a discount. Fire rate up. Abso-fraggin-lutely. Everybody's lurking. Firearm attack to counteract this not recycling genius, the edging shot where it drops my firearm attack down by 4%. We're going to counter that with a 12% increase. I still have 4 points I can use. Hawkeye. Accuracy. Okay. So there we go. That's that. All right, let's get out in the field. Where am I supposed to go? Sterile land.
Descendant, I can detect both Ironheart particles and its pulse in this zone. It keeps moving. If you and Sharon can widen the range of Arcade, I can obtain more accurate information. Please help me. Also, my system has been more inconvenienced than I expected. I believe that once it was restored, I would be able to locate the Ironhearts wherever they may be in English.
The Ironhearts.
However,
the Ironhearts.
It may be that my system has yet to be completely restored. As I was created for the Ironheart, I assumed that my performance would not be this lackluster. In order to achieve my goal, our goal, my performance will need to improve.
So get on it.
Let's think about that later, if we make it out alive. If the Vulgas have a large assault ship, they'll soon be pouring into this place. Number 17 and I will operate in stealth mode. You stay sharp.
Welcome back. Yeah, she's raring to go. She's ready to go here. Large nuclear reactor. See, the one nice thing about this, weapon is it gives off these pulses every so often of electricity that can just, you know, wreck people.
This is a large nuclear reactor, which is connected to this entire zone. By comparing the reactor's pulses with the Vulga's biosignal, I can detect pulses from a wide area.
And then she's got this little pulse thing that she could do. more people join the mission. We got this one person who's just standing here watching everything going down.
Someone has deactivated the nuclear reactor.
Yay! Mission complete.
Up until it was deactivated, I could detect Ironheart pulses. I'll attempt to trace that
Ironheart.
location.
The Ironheart pulses. This should be a thing here, but I think somebody already took it out. Yeah, they did. So I gotta come back later. We're joining several other people. Don't you jump on my head. I did not give you permission to touch me. Hack data. I'm a hacker.
We're too late. All experimental data has been deleted.
Not all of it. There's a cache of records about the most recent experiments. It's not ideal, but I'll try to restore it as best I can.
In the meantime, you and I might as well follow the Ironheart particles.
Follow the Ironheart.
There are Ironheart particles and faint traces of energy everywhere. Judging by these traces, the energy extracted from the Ironheart was injected into the Vulgus submerged in the Kuiper solution. The Vulgus genes and Kuiper must have fused as a result. The pain would have been terrible. Not even Vulgus could have endured it.
That's why there were Ironheart particles in the wastewater. But died. One of the experiments. Did one of them survive?
The chances of something having survived this are close to 0%.
Except for somebody did survive. We saw them. Mission complete. I forget. Can I get down here from here? Aha, but I could do this. Or at least I think I could do this. Ah! Did not do it. That was terrible. Whoa, now. How about ow? Ow? I said ow. Where am I at? Whoa! Nope. Oh my gosh, I can't even get a spot here. I gotta get rid of this big guy. Once I got rid of alright, so I got rid of the big guy. Oh, he completely took me out of my little move there. That's not nice. Infiltration failed. Because I got no help. Now I do have help. Somebody come and get me. Who's here that has got me? Somebody came into this area. I want to take over that space because it's got a morphing thing that I can use. Come on. I was supposed to grapple. Yeah, see, now I got help. Now I got help. Now what? Take out this dude. Mission complete. There we go. See, I just need a little. I need a little help. Just need a little help, and I was all good then. Thank you for your help. See, that's what was supposed to happen. It did not. Alright, I need to go over that way. I wonder what these things are. Probably something later in the game that you unlock or some crap like that. What is my melee button? That's my weapon switch. That's my jump. That's my thing. That shoots. I have to have a melee button, right? Oh, it's both buttons. It's both buttons. That's so dumb. Oh, we're joining in on something. All right. I don't know where we're at. I don't know what we're doing yet, but come on, come around the doorway. Some of those guys are explodey dudes.
Weapons research data secured. Reload. Chiral coding technology on Vulgus bodies. So this was how they were enhancing the Legion of Immortality and Legion of Darkness units.
Legion of Darkness?
This
What?
weapons data is...
The weapons belong to the Vulgus assassin unit that attacked you, Sharon.
Legion of Darkness?
I never thought I'd discover it like this. For now, we should focus on searching for traces of the Iron Heart. Number 17, upload this information to the Colon database.
Affirmative.
We're gonna kill things and make them explode. I keep forgetting that I've got, like, you know, powers and shit.
Sense the Ironheart pulse and appearing. It's falling. I cannot directly detect
Mission
it.
complete!
I will know why when we find the origin of the pulses.
I should really, whoa! Well, I'm dead. Come on, let me turn. All right, one more to go. There we go. Yeah, we'll take him down again. I don't care. Well, I need to clean out some of my inventory because, yeah. All right. Let's go with our lowest stuff. Take out all the 14s. 14s and 15s. Trash all those. Ten. Oh, some of that stuff could not be dismantled. Fun. That might be enough to move over. I should be able to pick up a few of these things. Alright. So now where am I supposed to go? There. Where's there? There's up there. Now I can run fast. Source of the pulse.
I have pinpointed the location where all of the Ironheart traces converge. It is hidden.
See, this game looks so much better
Legion of Immortality.
on my PlayStation. I don't have to worry about, you know,
as well as a small amount of
kind of
from this place. And this
taxing the
moving.
PC so much.
I recommend we investigate this place, Descendant. I'll need you to lend me your strength.
Sharon, I will stay behind and retrieve the cache of Vulgus experiment records. I'm sure they'll contain valuable information.
I'll enter the inner facility first.
All right, here we
Join me
go.
when you're ready.
I am joining. Oh, I should look at my weapon loadout and see if there's something better I can equip or not. At least here, anyway. That's 382.
Most of the main passageways are now either blocked or destroyed. It appears the enemy intends to destroy the entire facility. Air vents, drainage pipes, maintenance ducts.
Beam rifle.
Use any available alternative means of escape that you can.
Yeah,
Sharon,
don't worry about
I
me.
restored some of the data from the Vulgus experiment records. According to these records, the facility you're in is the private laboratory of General Amon of the Legion of
Laboratory.
Immortality. As it was Ironheart traces which led us to this place, Corell and Amon might actually be there.
It won't be an easy
It's
fight
a
if they are.
laboratory.
Sharon,
Awaiting your transmission.
the traces of the Ironheart detected here. They're... never mind. I will let you know after I've performed further analysis.
Okay, guide.
Oh, I didn't do this yet. Add this here. Shock punch will go there. What does Nimble Fingers do? Heal cooldown. Put that up. Increase your shield. $13 points yet. Oh, increase. Yeah, let's increase the nope, we're not putting it there. Let's increase our hit points. Put a technician there. I still have 4 points I could spend. If I had something that cost me 4 points. I don't! Save the changes. Max HP of 33. This is 32. Max shield. All right. I really should have adjusted my mastery before I came in for this, but whatever. You're dead. You're dead too.
Synchronize the alarms with the nuclear reactor's self-destruct switch. What the hell are they
Wasn't that
thinking?
smart?
They'd rather take everyone and everything with them than give up the Ironheart.
Well,
I can
yeah,
modify
that's
the
pretty
circuitry,
evident.
Find the alarms and destroy them.
Bunny's not bad. I don't mind her so much. All right. You're gonna need to turn my aiming down a little bit. What? I was not paying attention to what was happening. Bye! Oh, he's not dead. Why aren't you dead? Now you're dead. I don't like you.
Loading.
Yeah, they're serious.
Alarms disabled. Strange. I'm sure they wouldn't dare do something like that if Corell and Eamon were actually here. For now, we need to stabilize the deactivated reactor, turn on the coolers. I'll continue tracking the Ironheart traces.
Yeah, I know the mastery rank is available. I don't need it right now. I mean, I need it, but I can't get to it. What is that thing supposed to do? That little ball I throw up in the air. Doesn't seem to do much of anything. Hello, sniper. Goodbye, sniper. How about you not get exploded? That'd be great. Why did that not work? I have not died nearly as much with the other character as I have with this one. Oh, I see. It's if I'm close enough, it'll ricochet off of other people. Got it now.
I see your head.
No, you don't. You don't see shite. Welcome back. Ooh, I almost didn't make that.
All units transmitting critical
Oh, I'm
operation
definitely gonna die here.
From the restored Vulgus experiment record, I've reconstructed an audio recording that seems to have been made during the time of the experiments.
Legion will become greater through the Iron Hall. Rise, my warriors. If your lives for people, stand in the vanguard. I will stand at the vanguard of the Legion. Lord Corell's command. The Iron Heart will.
Go away, little sniper.
Then these Ironheart traces are Alzarok.
Records.
Oh, they got me.
Damn it.
Run around, run around, run
In order
around.
to increase the accuracy of our pursuit, we need to access all the data on Vulgus units that were transformed using the Iron Heart. We must locate the algorithm. Shaman, will you relay a detailed report of this to HQ?
Ah, come on, I was about to launch off my little sparky bolt. Oh, no, no, no. Ouch. Ow! Who the hell keeps shooting at me? Disarm security, damn it! Holy cow. Colton! Welcome! Thank you so much, I appreciate that. Hope you're having fun. How are you on this fine Wednesday? Oh, I died so many times in this section. 'Cause of that. Ah! That ain't right. Freaking anchor point. Arrgh. Oh, good. I landed on solid ground. Thank you. I am having a good day. It's a good Wednesday. I can't complain. Complaining doesn't do much. Oh, these yahoos down here, let me tell you what. I appreciate that subscribe, though. I really do. We're gonna try to take down these yahoos. Oh my gosh, can I aim a little bit better, please? Thank you. Nope, you can get away from me, because I don't want to be near you. Whoa, whoa with the fireballs. Whoa with the fireballs. Don't need all the fireballs. Nope, let's run away. Ouch! Damn it. I was trying to punch him to get him out of my face, and that didn't work. shields! Run away! Run away! Run away! Run away! Run away! Ah! How about you lay off, sir, with your fireballies? Ooh, he's a little hot for me there. Yeah, you could die. Ooh, that's a lot of people. That's a lot of people. I stream every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So my next stream will be Wednesday, or I'm sorry, Friday. I forgot what day today was. And I dual stream on Twitch and YouTube, so you can find me in either place, wherever you would like to watch. Oh my God, why am I shooting the ground? Run away, run away. I stream every Monday, Wednesday, Friday from 9 until midnight. I try to keep a consistent schedule no matter what day you join me. Run! Nelly. Excellent. Thank you. I appreciate that. I really do. Ah, run. No! Oh! Oh, this is a pain. This is pain. Something else I could do here. What do you mean mission failed? Grr. That's not fun. Well, I appreciate you stopping by, Colton. Really, I do. Thank you so much. Ah, it's my alarm. Shut that thing off. Restart mission. All right. Put that there. Wish I could upgrade my primary weapon right now, but I can't quite do that. All right. What in the shite did I just do? Oh, this is gonna start me over from the very... Damn it. I realized this was going to start me over from the very, very
Most
beginning.
of the main passageways are now either blocked or destroyed. It appears the enemy intends to destroy the entire facility. Air vents, drainage pipes, maintenance ducts. Use any available alternative means of escape that you can.
Sharon, I've restored some of the data from the Vulgus experiment records. According to these records, the facility you're in is the private laboratory of General Amon of the Legion of Infantry. As it was Ironheart traces which led us to this place, Corella and Amon might actually be there.
It won't be an easy fight if they are.
John,
Awaiting your transmission.
the traces of the Ironheart detected here. They're... never mind. I will let you know after I've performed further analysis.
Okay, guide.
Alright, we're going to make it through this time.
They've synchronized the alarms with the nuclear reactor's self-destruct switch. What the hell are they thinking? They'd rather take everyone and everything with them than give up the Ironheart. I can modify the circuitry, find the alarms and destroy them.
They aren't thinking. It's a little bit better of a hit. Who keeps shooting me from behind? Load up. Yes, I know Master Rank is available. I'm aware of this. You can die. Alright, now I can shoot this thing again.
Reload.
Where are you coming from? Gotcha. God, he was a pain in the ass.
Alarms disabled.
Alright, that one's taken care of now.
I'm sure they wouldn't dare do something like that if Corell and Amon were actually here. For now, we need to stabilize the deactivated reactor. Turn on the coolers. I'll continue tracking the Ironheart traces.
Get rid of some of these weapons I don't need. We're gonna equip that one. That like raised all of the stats. Got max shield of 18, defense is 73. Let's throw that defense one on for sure. This is match HP of 21. Max shield. Defense of 146. Let's put that one on. And this is defense of 31 as opposed to max shield of 22. Yeah, that can go on. And I've got the new mod here of rifling reinforcement. I still can't add it, which is fine. All right, let's pick up the stuff that I can't pick up. Done. Done. All right, we need to kill that dude. Yes, I know the mastery rank is available. I fired that too far away and I couldn't even hit the dude. Nope. You do not get to fire your missiles. I see you. I don't see you anymore because now you're dead. Stop moving so I can shoot you.
Loading.
Oh, and this bullshit here that I died to 17 times.
All units transmitting critical operation detail. From the restored Vulgus experiment records, I've reconstructed an audio recording that seems to have been made during the time of the experiment. Listen.
Through the iron hall.
Reload.
Rise, my warriors. Give your lives for Bipper.
Give your lives for Bipper? What?
Then these Ironheart traces.
Out the rogue.
Seems I was
Where did you come from? Get away.
Damn it. So the Ironheart's already gone.
Maybe?
In order to increase the accuracy of our research, we need to access all the data on Vulgus units to a transformed into Ironheart. You must defeat Alpha.
No! So close.
Will do. I'll be on my way. Good hunting.
Alright, who else is left? You. And you. Well, I didn't die too many times in this one. That's good. Descended from Giants. Hello. Good evening. Welcome. Thanks for stopping by. I've already failed this mission once. Oh, and I hate this part of the mission, by the way. And I was able to get through it the first time. That's a miracle. I didn't think that was possible. I don't, you know, for some reason, I don't like using Bunny as much. Maybe I need to, like, upgrade her or something, but she's not as fun to run as, Vesa, I think it is. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. I really do. That helps out the channel so much. Helps me just kind of getting out there to other people so that they can see this dumb stuff that I do. Like miss my shots. Oh, I was able to get through this with the other character that I was running, but I decided I was going to switch over to Bunny because I'm like, why not? I have her available. Let's try running with her. And I'm not liking her as much.
very nice.
Run away!
I'll have your lifeless body join us as well.
Look, you, sir, are not invited. You are definitely not invited. Yeah. I gotta keep remembering that I have these abilities. That's my problem. A lot of times I don't remember that I have them. I need to run and build up a shield. No, no, run! Oh my god, why am I not running? Thank you so much, I appreciate that. Where am I getting you guys? Like, I like Vesa. Maybe that's coming from like a Destiny background. Because it reminds me of like the stasis. No, let's run away. But, Bunny's a little... I thought I would like Bunny more, but I don't. I don't really. Pick up some health. Get over here. Big hits. Run away! Oh, I can't even hit them. I'm too far away. I hate that. It looks like you should be able to hit them. No problem. But nope, you can't. Gotta keep whittling away. Oh yeah? I mean, Bunny's okay. Don't get me wrong. Right? Don't get me wrong. She's okay. But I don't know that she's all that great. Next to... And maybe it's because I gotten used to playing Visa so much. I don't understand why some of these shots look like they should hit and they don't. Yeah. I just gotta get used to her playstyle, that's all. That's what it really boils down to. I'm gonna get through this mission, though. Just like that. Just like that.
It is over, Descendant.
It's only the second try.
There is so much information that is hard
I appreciate
to
the
accept.
information, though. Seriously.
This Alzarok is one thing. But Corel has ordered for the Ironheart to be inverted. Whatever that means. Inversion. What could that be?
Maybe turn it inside out. I don't know. I go back and level up my mastery. Thanks, I appreciate that. Mission successful! We are not restarting this mission again. Sorry. I do like the Thunder Cage SMG. I just gotta get it leveled up a little bit better. Honestly, though, I think I may call it after this cutscene because I'm so tired today. After taking out the garage door in the past 2 days and putting a wall up,
the Ironheart data?
I'm kind of done.
Do that, we won't be able to decipher the unidentified.
I don't have the normal energy for a stream. I'm exhausted.
Enough.
Friday should be better, though.
The Ironheart data must be reconfigured.
Join me every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I stream from 9 until midnight, usually. And then Saturday mornings, I do Saturday morning cartoons here on Twitch only at twitch.tv/verbal_RD. We watch 80s and 90s classic cartoons, and there's commercials, and it's just kind of like a chill vibe in the morning.
Thinking of our research.
I'm glad to hear that our objectives are aligned.
This robot dude, not him, the other guy, not Carl. Karel. Not him, but the other guy reminds me of somebody. Like, and I can't put my finger on what he what character he reminds me of.
Clip-off will engulf increase.
He reminds me of one of Thanos' henchmen.
Will fill this land with fear.
Or was it Rowan? I don't know. One of them guys. One of them guys in the Marvel Universe. That's what he reminds me of.
Descendant, I have the results of the operation from Sharon. Alpha
Sharon!
is tied up with an emergency meeting with the Magisters. I have been ordered to brief you on the follow-up operation. Please make your way to HQ.
No. I got other stuff to do first. I like this sequence, and the sequence is really cool. I just wish it would, like, change something on their armor. Because they look down at their hands like it did something to them. But it's all internal. Like, I wish it would just kind of, like, upgrade a little bit of something. That would be cool. Because this is such a cool sequence. Yeah, see, look. They all look at their hands. Like something happened. And honestly, with this cool of a sequence, something should happen. Alright, let's see what I left behind. Yep, it's a lost and found. Why are you lit up? Oh, can we just skip you? I've talked that talk before in another game. New step quest. Alright, I want to go down here and upgrade that. I feel like it's at the wrong level, the Thunder Cage. And I've got a couple of these things. So this game is about, it's like Destiny lightweight. So humanity is on the brink of extinction, as it always is. Yeah, there should be definitely something. So you are been marked as a descendant. You wield special powers, and you're supposed to defeat the big bad Carl dude, who's been messing with the Ironheart. The Ironheart, as the guide says. The guide is basically Ghost from Destiny. She guides you along your way and gives you like new locations to go check out. It's a looter shooter, so it's the basis of it is a looter shooter. Storyline's not super terrible. Characters are pretty well, like, different enough from each other that I think that it warrants having all of them. I would not suggest paying money to unlock the ultimate versions of these characters, because you're going to spend about $100 if you're going to pay to unlock, like, say, Bunny's ultimate here. Because it needs like 5,000 of the in-game currency, and 5,000 of that costs $99. It's the microtransactioning in this game is horrendous, but a lot of this stuff you can grind for over time. It's just going to take you a lot longer. But it's not a bad game. It's a fun looter shooter. Like, I'm having fun with it. I just wouldn't invest a lot of money in it necessarily. Wonder if this is really going to make a difference of the level. I like looting and shooting as well. Looting and shooting is fun for me. Does that one? 5622. 5622. So it doesn't matter what the power level is. It only matters what the level is. So if I use this one, now it's a 5600 DPS at a level 21, and I can get behind that. But yeah, you get new weapons, and they constantly change over time depending on what you're doing. You can run 3, so you have a primary weapon, you have a special weapon, or if you get one of these with the special rounds, you can run the special rounds, and that's a beam rifle. And then you have a heavy, basically. Same thing as Destiny. So you got, like, you know, your primary slot, your energy slot, and your heavy weapon slot. It's a similar concept. And then you've got all these little reactors and external components that you can add to your character that will buff them as you go along. I'm on PlayStation on this one. I tried running this on the PC, and I had to drop the graphics so far because I'm on a single PC setup here. So I had to drop my my graphics so far down that it kind of looked like crap. So I'm like, well, this game is out on the PlayStation. Let's get it for the PlayStation, and then that way I can just, you know, run the PlayStation on my capture card, and then not have to worry about the graphics being an issue. Now that it'll look nice and pretty again. But yeah, I'm mainly a console player, honestly. Max shield of 22. What was this thing? Defense of 73. Yeah, we're gonna leave that one on. This is a defense of 146. That's a defense of 169. So let's we'll swap that around. Max shield 22. Let's throw this one in here. Give me more defense. 2 points higher. Still can't use anything. Do I have an all-time favorite PlayStation? I used to. Okay, so let me dive back into the history. I started out on an Atari 2600. We got an Intellivision from Mattel, which honestly, in my opinion, was better graphics than the Atari 2600. Especially in baseball, because baseball on the Atari 2600, when you hit a ball into the outfield and you ran to go get it, your entire fucking team ran into the outfield. the Intellivision did something amazing, which was they created zones. There was an infield zone and there was an outfield zone. So when the ball crossed over that zone, now, granted, it was all three of your outfielders, but all of you, it was just your outfielders who ran to get the ball in the outfield, or all of your infielders ran to get the ball in the infield. And then I graduated from the Atari 2600 and the Intellivision. I got a Super Nintendo when it, or not, sorry, an NES when it originally came out. A friend of mine got a Super Nintendo. When he got his Super Nintendo, I jumped ship to Sega and got my first Sega Genesis. And I had the first generation with the giant volume slider on the side. It was big and wide. It wasn't squared. It's rectangular. So then I was able to get the Sega CD, and the 32X attachment. So I had the Sega Genesis, Sega CD 32X combo. That was amazing. And then I sold that because Sega was coming out with the Saturn, and at the time my ex said, even though I was doing the majority of the breadwinning at the time, my ex said that, well, we can't afford to get that. You know, you can't buy that right now, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, well, fine, then I'll sell my old game system and get the money for it. So I sold my Sega Genesis, got the Sega Saturn. Sega Saturn tanked. Oh, and about that, when I went to get my Sega Saturn, my best friend at the time was like, oh, I'm going to pick up a PlayStation. And I'm like, what is this Sony? Sony makes Walkman and radios. Like, what the hell are they doing getting into the gaming business? This is before the internet, before we knew that they were working with Nintendo, creating a CD drive for them, and Nintendo said, go pound sand. And Sony said, well, you know, then we're going to make our own system. This was before we knew this information. So Sony comes out with their PlayStation. I get the Sega Genesis. My best friend gets the PlayStation. He loves the PlayStation. I'm loving the Genesis or the Saturn until they tank it 6 months later because the sales are bad. Because it's an expensive freaking game system. You're also on PlayStation? Awesome. So I get pissed off at the Saturn, sell that, and didn't want anything to do with Sega anymore because I was just pissed off. So I went and bought my first PlayStation. And I've been on PlayStation ever since. I still have my original PlayStation. I have all of the models of PlayStation 1 through 5 currently. They're out in the rec room. Now, recently I did just buy a Switch because I was like, I like some of the games on Switch. Some of the Zelda games my boys have been playing. So I bought myself a Switch. But my PlayStation is my favorite console. No matter which era it is, I really love the PlayStation, personally. I never got into the Microsoft Xbox because I was like, isn't Microsoft like PC? Like, why do I want to play a PC console? I don't want a PC console. And I didn't like any of the games that Xbox had to offer at the time. So I was like, I'll stick with Sony. I'll stick with the PlayStation. So yeah, that's where I've been sitting for a while. But I've been playing. PS2 was one of my favorite looking consoles. I loved the look of the PS2. I loved that when you turned it on, all the little towers that you saw in like the demo screen indicated how much you had stored on that memory card. It was good stuff. It was really good stuff. The PlayStation 2 was great. It was the first one that had online capabilities. You had to buy the modem and the hard drive that came along with it. But it was the first to have online capabilities. I still remember spending hours, days even, playing Star Wars Battlefront online. And it was shitty 56K modem. I didn't even have DSL at the time, but it was like, it was the most fun that I had playing games was like Star Wars Battlefront. It was great. You know what? I think I'm going to call it an evening here. We'll chat for a little bit more here. We'll chat. We'll chat here for a second. Hold on. Give me a second. Let me drop my green screen. We'll wrap things up. We'll chat a little bit more about the PlayStations and whatnot. Give me just a second. That's all. So I don't know why, but voice mod keeps crashing every time I come out of a game, like a PlayStation game scene. I don't know why it keeps crashing, but it controls my microphone. So then when it crashes, the whole microphone goes down. Anyway, yeah, I spent endless hours on Battlefront 2. And then like when the PlayStation 3 came out, that was a chonky boy, right? That was chonky. But it had Guitar Hero. Guitar Hero was so much fun on the PlayStation 3. Like I miss Guitar Hero. That was a really, really good one. And there were some other really great games on the PlayStation 3. I had Ragdoll Kung Fu, which was one of the first games I think I downloaded from the PlayStation Network for like $5. And it was the most fun that my buddy and I had, cracking up laughing at just the ragdoll physics that they were introducing into this Kung Fu, like Bruce Lee style looking video game. It was hilarious. My daughter and I used to play, and it's still one of her favorite games. As a matter of fact, when it came out on Switch, she instantly bought it. Her and I played on the PlayStation 2 Katamari Damacy a lot, because that was one of those few games, you know, she was 6-7 years old at the time. That was one of those few games where she could understand the gameplay and be able to do this. So it's become like one of her favorite games. I've got it on Steam. I think I have it on Switch now. It's a great game still to play. But yeah, favorite console hands down has been the Sony PlayStation whatever. I never really went to Xbox. I only recently got a Switch. I never got a lunchbox, a GameCube, because there was only one game on GameCube I really wanted to play, and that was Rogue Squadron. I never got any of their other handhelds or anything like that. Like, but the Switch made sense to me to get, especially since the fact that like each of my kids has a Switch. So I'm looking to add us all to the family plan soon-ish. After you switch from PlayStation to Xbox, your brother stayed with PlayStation, so we always had both consoles with the new one when the new ones came out. Xbox just hasn't grabbed my attention. You know what I mean? Xbox just hasn't, like, I don't know. Everybody was all like big on Halo with Xbox, and I was just like, meh. Halo was okay. I never really got into Halo. I got into Destiny. I got into Borderlands. I got into Tomb Raider and Gran Turismo and stuff like that. And 64 is still one of your favorites. My wife had the she doesn't know where it is anymore, and that it makes her sad. She had the jungle green Donkey Kong N64 that she still laments over a little bit from time to time about not having any more. My biggest thing that I'm oh, you know where it is? Where is it? Oh, your ex has it, doesn't he? That's who's got it. The one that I kind of really would like to get back into my possession again is my Sega Genesis. The Sega Genesis, but I want a first edition Sega Genesis. I want the big rectangular blocky dude so I can put the Sega Saturn on it and the 32X. One of your favorite games on PS2 is The Suffering? Descendant, I don't think I've ever heard of The Suffering. There was one that I played on, I think it was PlayStation 1. It was called Tecmo's Deception. I think Tecmo was the company, kind of like, you know, Tecmo Football, Tecmo Baseball, but it was called Deception, and there was Deception and Deception 2. And what it was this twisted ass game where you were like resurrected in this mansion, and your job was to feed the mansion, so to speak, by setting traps all over the mansion and then waiting for someone to come in and try to explore, and then you would set off the traps and like kill them and take their souls. The more elaborate the trap, the more points that you got. So for instance, if you had them walk into this one room and you set up like a springboard trap where it would like throw them over to another area, you could then have like spikes come out of the wall so that when they got flung over, they got hit by spikes coming out of the wall. And then when they dropped, you could add another springboard trap underneath of that would fling them in another direction into like, I don't know, saw blades or something, or maybe a swinging, a big swinging ball that goes back and forth. And the more elaborate your setups were, the more points that you got. So me and my best friend, and this was a game that he had when he originally got his PlayStation, we would spend hours playing this game, trying to outdo each other with, you know, who's got the more elaborate trap. And oh my god, some of the stuff that we came up with was just ridiculous, but it worked. It was so much fun to play. Ratchet and Clank had to be one of your favorite series on PlayStation. I didn't really get into Ratchet and Clank. I had a bad reaction with the original Spyro the Dragon. I got like motion sickness off the game. It was really weird because I've been fine with that kind of environment ever since, but that first game, I don't know what it was. I don't know if it's all the polygons or whatnot. So whatever that was that a spike? Ooh, that was a spike. My video card just said, haha, fuck you. I don't know why though. That's weird. Yeah, I miss this kind of game. So those were kind of fun. I really miss like the couch co-op games. Everything is done online nowadays. All your gaming with your friends is done online. And I really kind of miss the days of like the split screen, like the days of like, you know, GoldenEye 007, you know, where you had the 4 split screen and you had to not look at your other person's screen while you're playing, or you're doing like a racing game or something like that. You get that split screen working. I miss those couch co-op games. Those were always, I have a lot of fun with my friends online, don't get me wrong, but the couch co-op games were the ones where you got that like in-person ribbing going on and whatnot. It's back. I was kind of lagging again. You can hear me. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with my you know, it might be the heat in this room. I might be overheating the video card, which is why I'm getting these glitches possibly. James Bond split screen was goated, right? Right? It was so much fun. Nightfire on PlayStation was sick too. I don't think I've ever played Nightfire. We played Siphon Filter and SOCOM, I think, were the games. Like SOCOM was like the goated old school Call of Duty at the time. Oh, Mario Party was so much fun, especially when you were, you know, all together on couch co-op. That was so much fun. I mean, like I said, don't get me wrong. I have a lot of fun playing games with my friends online, but it's not quite the same. Even with having a Discord call set up and you can live talk to each other and whatnot, if the game doesn't support like voice chat or something, but it's still not the same. It's not quite as good as, you know, you and your best friend sitting on the couch together, and like as you're playing a fighting game, you're like elbowing each other, trying to make each other mess up or something. Something about that is just so good. Well, thank you everybody for hanging out with me tonight. Come back again on Friday, as we're going to do this again on Friday night at 9 p.m. It's running 9 until midnight. And then Saturday morning, we have Saturday morning cartoons, where it's not as wacky as the evening streams. It's not as over the top as the evening streams. It's done in a different location, but we get together Saturday mornings on the couch. We have breakfast together. We hang out. We watch great 80s and 90s cartoons. We talk about toy lines and the cartoons themselves. Requests are made, and if I have the cartoon available, then we, you know, if I can get it in, we watch it. And if I don't, I add it to my list and I go hunting for the cartoon later on. We had a 12-hour stream of cartoons on during my birthday weekend last week, and so much fun that I'm thinking maybe, I don't know if I'm going to add a live action shows like Pee-wee's Playhouse and Zoobilee Zoo and Power Rangers and whatnot. I don't know if I'm going to add those into the mix for Saturday morning cartoons, or if I'm going to make a whole separate, like, once a month we do the live action kid shows, because I even have like big comfy couch, and like as long as it's 80s and 90s, like I would keep to that scope, not go beyond that. I haven't decided yet. I gotta think it over a little bit and figure out the logistics, but now that I have these shows available to myself, why not watch them? Fraggle Rock even. So something I'm working on. I don't know when I'm going to come to a decision, or even like decide like what day of the month, like which Saturday of the month is going to be the always live action kid show month day. But I'll figure something out. I have a feeling that we're going to do something, but I just don't know when it's going to be yet. So, but join me Friday evening, 9 p.m. right here on both YouTube and Twitch. You can find me at YouTube at youtube.com/@verbal_RD/live. It is set up best for your mobile device. I reside in the live shorts feed. So it looks best on your mobile device. So throw me on a tablet or a phone or something like that. Or if you want the full screen experience with all the bells and whistles and everything else, you can come join me at Twitch at twitch.tv/verbal_RD. Stream every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and Saturday mornings, Twitch only. So thank you everybody for being here. Thank you for sticking around. I clipped not a damn thing tonight because I forgot about it. Because I was so concentrating on fixing stuff that I forgot to clip anything tonight. So I apologize for that. I don't have any clips from gameplay or anything like that, but it's been, I'm tired tonight. I'm tired, honestly. I'm being flat out honest. I'm tired. So come on back on Friday. We'll get everything running as normal. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for your time. And as always, stay safe. Stay healthy. I'll see you next time.